Hello and welcome, my friends. It is I, Jaffa. Welcome back to Factorio. I have a confession to make here. Okay, so I played this for a little while. It says that I played it 12 hours. I don't remember playing this for 12 hours. Very seriously, I don't have a clue how I played this for 12 hours. But considering the progress that I've made, yes, I must have played this for 12 hours straight because I played it in a single sitting. Now, I don't mean I sat in the chair for 12 hours, but I did not close the game down and restart it. So most of this I'm going to fix. I'm going to rebuild. But I'm going to start this map over again. Because I've been playing in peaceful mode for 12 hours, I got way too much progress done. I'll show you the research here in a minute, and I just can't do that to you guys. No, I need to share progress, not just, hey, look, I built a base and you didn't get to see it. Too bad. No, I need to restart over and show you basically my thought process on this. One thing that I did want to show you here is this little outlet here. These steam engines are running to these substations. The substations are powering accumulators. The accumulators are powering these poles that run to the factory. Now what this does is puts them on two separate networks. This only has the accumulator, the pumps, which I can explain that a little bit better, lights, and the inserters to run the steam engines, right? Only power production is the steam engines. Well, right now that's the only power production. But when solar comes online, this won't just say accumulators, this will actually say solar. Right now there's 95 accumulators, and it is providing enough power for the base. Now, the reason it's providing enough power is these are still charging the accumulators while these are discharging the accumulators. This is an all-day event. These things work like this all day long. But what happens is, let's see if I can do this. Probably have to remove that one and that one. Now, as you can see here, the accumulators are going down, and the power production is virtually none. The lights are running on power, and that's it. So I would not survive the night with this. But what it does do is it allows it to be on two separate networks. Let me get this restored here. No. What? Oh. Okay, I had it right the first time. Anyway, what this does here is it allows the base to run off of one circuit, the power production off of another. I will do the same, when I build solar, I'll do the same kind of thing here for the solar to bring it into the main network so that everything is running off of accumulators. I like doing that to make sure that the power is always there rather than having to run off of this. Now, this does a couple of different things, and I probably am going to have to change the way that I do this, because what I need is for it to drain off one system, like have accumulators charging more accumulators. Like if I was to put, I don't have one, do I? If I was to put an accumulator here, I want it to be charged through this network that's actually being charged by an accumulator. what that will do, there's a lot of things it does. But what I want it to do is I want it to use the solar and its accumulators before it actually hits these accumulators for the steam engines. Now, if I can't make that happen, this is my redundant system. This is a smart chest. Smart chest runs to the pumps, right? Red wire to the pump. And this says if red wire condition wood is over 0, then go ahead and run. What this will do is I would have a fast inserter pulling it out and a slow inserter, fast inserter on one side, slow inserter on the other, and these would be on two separate networks. One would be on the accumulator network, one would be on the main power network without accumulators. So so one of them would always be running even when the other one is drained. Now, that would make it so that eventually this box would empty and these would stop. There's a lot of tutorials out there, and this is just something that I've learned. I've learned that pumps can now take wire conditions. So this was actually my experiment with this, and I gave up and did this, which is my old system. But anyway, I think I will do this again. But, let me show you the research. This is why I cannot play with mods. If you notice in that 12 hours, I have done all of this research. I have robotics, I have flying robots, doing logistics. In a single sitting, I should not have gotten that far. I mean, there you saw one of the robots right there. I've gotten all of this stuff done. I should not have gotten this far. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead, I'm going to quit game, and no, I'm not going to save it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new game with the same exact string. That was bad. I didn't have it on the clipboard. Copy. Paste. Same settings, same string. Generate. Wait for it. Okay. And then tab. I am going to activate the test mode. And what I'm going to do is for the first couple of episodes, I am going to go ahead and do peaceful mode. Kill all enemies so that all of them are in peaceful mode. But I'm going to set this to day only. So I'm not going to worry about the nighttime. I'm not going to worry about lights right off the bat. For a couple of episodes, that's the way it's going to be. Then I'm actually going to turn off peaceful mode and turn it back to normal. And that's how I'm going to have to end up playing the game. So I'm basically setting a challenge for myself. I don't even remember where resources are at. Okay. So let's go ahead and craft up an axe. Now I was watching another guy play, and I like the way that he did it. He did a tutorial the whole way through the first 3 episodes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not real good at doing tutorials. Maybe I should practice on that. Maybe that's something for the future. But right now, not going to do it. He started with 15 coal, and just because I don't like trees, just because I don't like dead trees, I'm going to go ahead and get these out of here. I'll need them for power poles later anyway. Okay. Now the first thing, I'm going to need more stone. Okay, the first thing that I want to get going here is iron production. Now he taught me a little trick here to put the coal when you're in this state, when you're early game, put the coal on the bar and lock it in. That way you can just drop. It dropped it all. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, he keeps the coal on the bar so that he can just very quickly and easily access it. Okay. Thought I grabbed those. There we go. Okay, one more of those, one more of those. Now for the coal. Oh, I needed 2 more, didn't I? Oh, that'll work. Need 1 more piece of coal. Finish building that. And put that in there. Now I can... What is going on here? Am I hitting the wrong keys? Okay. Been playing other games as well. Apparently I have been playing too many other games as well, because I keep getting the keys all mixed up. Let's see. I need a box. 1 box, please. And I need some more of this stuff. Okay. Gonna plop that there. Gonna put that there. Come down here and okay, shift. No, it's just 5. Shift 5 would be that one over here. That's what I was doing wrong. There we go. And now take some more of these. And when I get some stone, okay, I'll make 1 more of these. Anyway, he did tutorial through there, and yeah, I'm not all that good on a tutorial basis, so you guys are just going to see me playing, running around all over. What I am going to try to do is I'm going to try to do better, and just the only time that I will if I can remember here, the only time that I will do Factorio is when I'm recording. For some reason this map looked different on the other one. Oh, that's right, I was building down here, not up here. Okay. But anyway, so what's the first thing that I need to do here? Oh, I also have this mod in called Wind Turbine, and I didn't show it in my last one. I totally forgot about it and started building steam, but here's the thing about the wind turbines. Let me go ahead and build one. In fact, I need to figure out a place to put them. Let's go. over here, yeah, up here will be great. I'll have to figure out a way of getting power back, but the wind turbine, if I zoom in here, when you place it down, it says it's not connected, obviously, but if you notice over here in the little menu that pops up, it does not say pollution. These are a little OP in that they do not produce any pollution whatsoever. They should. And a lot of people think the wind turbines do not create pollution. They do, but it's a different type of pollution than what you're used to. It's what's called noise pollution. Okay? When you see these great big farms, wind farms, out, say, Kansas or Nebraska or someplace like that, you'll see these great big wind farms out there. Well, the reason why people don't like them, there's two general reasons why. One, oh, it's an eyesore. I happen to think that they look beautiful. I really do like the look of them. They're amazing. It's like looking at an old windmill. They're just, there's a natural beauty to them. And the modern design of wind turbine is very sleek. It's very slender. It looks, if you'll pardon the expression, slightly sexy. But they do have a downside. They, at all times that they are working, make a woof, woof, woof sound. Now, if you live by that, that gets to be old really, really fast. And a lot of people just simply do not like wind turbines because they're noisy. Let's see, where's my base? Up here. And so this wind turbine that I have connected, but there's nothing for it to do. Let's get some more of that. Let's place some in that. And let's take that. Okay. Sorry, the wind turbines, they do make noise. So there is pollution. But right now, if I go to the map and I zoom in, you see this huge pollution range that I have, this huge pollution ring? That is actually because of the burners. That is ridiculous. That's a little overkill for the amount of pollution, because that's not counting in the wind effect, right? You can see the wind slowly blowing this way. Well, on the map, the slowly blowing this way would put the pollution maybe out to here, but this peak range, this would get me attacked. It's absolutely ridiculous that the pollution would go out that far in that ring, and it's very light pollution. It's very, very early game. So I think the developers kind of scaled the pollution up a little bit to try and add a little bit of the difficulty to the game, but I think they overdid it. You know, I'm not a game dev. I do develop programs, but not games, and there's a lot more to it than I'm giving them credit for. So, you know, if they want to, wow, those things are expensive early game. Anyway, if they want to develop their game in that way, that is absolute and positively their right. I want power down here. I want this to be on a separate system from the main base. Let's come get some more dead trees. Main base will be up in here. So this looks like a good spot for research, or for the labs, not for the actual research itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this one here. And I don't have the belts to run back and forth here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of sidebar the power. What are you talking about? Now, okay. So now it is producing. What the heck just happened here? It says I'm not producing anything. Okay. Well, let's get 10 of these going anyway and start our first research. Now, obviously, the first research is going to be lights. Now, I don't need it because I have it on always day, right? But I am going to be switching to normal, and this only costs 10. And what this will do is I can put down a light here, and that will complete the electrical network so that that doesn't happen. So when I'm doing this, now you can see that one wind station is trying its best to power that research facility, and it's just not up to task, right? It can produce 20 kilowatts at maximum. It generally only produces 10. Right now it's producing 11. This, however, takes 60, which means I need 6 of these zero pollution power producers in order to power that one lab. So let's go ahead and take a bunch of these. Oh, I need more copper. They need more fuel. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of the fuel situation real quick. We're going to do 2 more of those. Okay. One there. One there. One there. Now that'll feed in a loop, and all of them will get stacks of 50 eventually. We can produce 1 more of those. Let's come back and get more copper. And more iron. And we can produce a 3rd one. Drop the rest of those in there. Even though that's going to work at a very, very slow rate, it'll at least do the research here. Okay, now when we look at it, you see it's producing about half of what's needed, which is what I had calculated. This requires 60, these produce about 10 each, So yeah, right now they're producing a little bit more because 3 is producing 37, so that's 12 each. Anyway, guys, I'm going to continue. Well, actually, no, I am not going to continue doing anything. My time for today is up, and I am not going to play this because I could just sit here. You saw it. I played it 12 hours without even thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for this episode. What I am going to do is I'm going to record the next episode here in about 5 minutes maybe. So anyway, guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your patience. As always, my friends, may peace find you well.